Okay, health. Very good. Awesome.
I will be chatting because I'm at work.
Okay, very good. I like that. Yeah, I understand. I have someone in that field. The reason why I asked is not to poke into personal, but we feel you've paid to get into the VIP, and we need to understand what your needs are and how we can help you realize those. So in the airfield, there are a lot of things you can do with AI, but I think starting with meeting personal needs should be the goal here, right? There are a lot of things you do in your industry that requires you to have some skills. For example, communicating with even your clients, those that are visiting the hospital. So how do you formulate your conversation such that there's empathy, such that they can even recommend your hospital and particularly you as someone that is distinct. And I know that getting promoted in your type of field sometimes could require a lot of gamifying and so on. But what are the ways we can use AI to make sure that we are ahead of the curve? For example, maybe with this training, you might go for a master's degree, right? Because what this is about is making more money. How can you make more money for yourself? You're earning maybe $120,000 right now. How can you earn like 180,000 without having to do many hours? The 120 hours you have to work 24 hours, 5 days in a week. How can we reduce that time and spend more time traveling the entire world? You're going to Caribbean in the summer. You're going to Jamaica, whatever, and that's what we're talking about. So how can you pursue a higher degree and make it work for you through AI, right? AI is helping you with some of your classwork and so on, right? So those kind of opportunities, that's what we're seeing. You're welcome back, Pastor Odushote.
Thank you so much, Doug. Thank you so much. Well done.
You're welcome, sir. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and let's see and share my screen. We already know what we are looking at today. It's about leveraging AI to improve our productivity and efficiency. For me, I can come in here and say, this is what we're going to do for day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. But I feel it's a disservice if we are not tailoring some of these to your needs. And that's why we're saying I want to have that one-on-one session with every one of you so that we can do that. When I mean tailoring to your needs, what I am trying to say is that I want to help you become a better income earner. I'm not talking about making millions or billions right now. Let's take it step by step. At least in your profession right now, how can you be amongst those that will sit at the table and, have free time for other things? So that's what the next step is about. So in that one-to-one conversation is just like those in the airfield. We are going to try to understand what your needs are, where you're coming from, what your needs are, the history of some of the challenges, and how can we gamify all this using AI to your advantage. Perhaps some of you might just take the pain, pursue higher degree, and use the AI, ChatGPT, and other tools to get done with your degree in 1 year. And from earning maybe 70,000, you're talking about $200,000. How can you come up with a business plan? As me, you want to start a business, start with a business plan, not ending there, but how can you kind of create a well-structured business where you have a team that has a sub-team that is some are talking to the people that will fund CEOs and all these investors that will invest in your business. Some that will be into the technical aspect, making sure your platform is working, making sure that everything technology is doing what they should do. How can you have those that are into communication, help with the graphics, distribution of information, campaigns, and so on for your business? How can you make profit in short time? So there are a lot of aspects to having a business. And what we're saying is, can you use AI to achieve those in little time, right? So today I'm just going to go over this with you. It's about using AI to get message, to kind of curate some messages from my email. Some of you have been using email and you have your inbox that is so filled. Mine, so many emails that I don't even check, and students will come to my office. I sent you an email. I'll be like, I received thousands of email in a day. While I'm talking to people, I'm on my phone trying to check those emails, and I miss a lot of them. So how can you make sure that you put those emails into their labels and then export those into your Google Sheet so that you can look at those maybe later? So very quickly, let me share the lesson document for today. Sorry that we're kind of slow today. Let me copy this. See. Second. Check. Right here. Awesome. So because of time, I'm just going to rush over because this is something we understand. Once we have access to this document, click on the link on the chat box. That should get you here. So how can you become a prompt engineer? For those of you that have kids that are going to school, you want to teach them very important lessons. I know I'm from a country where they teach us respect, they teach us how to go to school, get good grades, and so on. But you have to start teaching them adaptation. One thing that Nigeria, those of us that are from Nigeria or from any part of Africa or Europe, never learn is development, adaptation, and growth. And we have a system that was working in the 70s, but those were destroyed as a result of lack of knowledge. And that's what the Bible says. So due to lack of skills to adapt, not just the leaders, but the whole population. Now, what you can teach your children that are here or whatever in the Western world is how can you think 10 into 10 years and say, this is what is really driving growth in so many industries. In my health industry, what is driving it? Where are people investing into? What are they investing into? Are they investing into AI? They should learn how to invest. They should learn how to plug into those AI technology or blockchain. How are they doing it? Who should I, who should I be having conversation with so that I can advance my skill, so that I can have opportunities? So what we're saying is that you don't necessarily have to be a doctor like myself. You don't have to, because I know that's what we were taught. But while growing up at a younger age, we can teach them skills that even while being a doctor, they can achieve that standalone capability, where even without a job, they can still plug in into the system where making 6 figures would be like a piece of cake, right? So that's what we're saying. They should be starting their own company at the age of 15, 17, 18. They should be developing their own apps and just sitting somewhere and chilling, right? They shouldn't go through some of these things we went back home. So one area where, in the IT field, where you don't really need to have extensive scripting skill is being a prompt engineer. Prompt engineer is about how can you, maybe I can go on Google here. Sorry about this. And just look at prompt engineer. Prompt engineer. Of course, the companies are different, right? Prompt engineer salary. Can you see it here? There are many reports that you can make up to $335,000 per year. Maybe I might be underlooking most of you in the room. You guys are professionals like myself. Where I work, they don't pay me 335, even though I make 6 figures, right? So how many of you, maybe I should change my field, right? How many of you make that 335? I'm not talking about working extra hours. These are guys that they don't go to office. They are just in their home doing whatever they're doing. So you guys go to work in the morning till night. Some of you even do weekends. And then you do good out there. You're losing your health and so on. So all we're saying is that can we plug into a system, this new age system, so that we can free our next generation, right? Yeah. So we get into that when we get into one-on-one session. Sorry about that distraction, going to prompt engineering to look up the salary. But what I'm saying is that we can try to know where the money is going, the money of the economy is going to, right? In your field, for example, the government, so I was talking to someone in their field, the government is putting a lot of money to take care of their citizens. People are using opioids and blah, 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 and so on. How can you plug into that? People are just having startup here and there, and they're saying that they can help to cure these, they can take, but you don't need to be on the street. You can have a platform where people can go to and get information on how to heal themselves, how to save themselves. Families are looking for how to save their children from opioid use. So you can create a website where they can go to, don't slap them. What you need to do is to hug them. What you need to give them more water to drink. I mean, people are looking for solutions, and we're saying let's be a solution provider. So your ChatGPT has several capabilities to think the way you're thinking. So if you are thinking less, it's going to help you to come up with something less. But that's why we're saying define things the way they should be. When I mean define your objective, the objective of your idea, to be clear, right? What do you want it to perform? How do you want it to look? What are the details or features of your idea, right? I always say that the best creation that I can use to start anything, business or whatever idea, is looking at the human system. When God created man, he said he created us perfect. Every system you see, every human system has a lot of features. And once you understand how those features are interacting, you use that to develop an app, a platform, or whatever products you're doing. Every company has different parts that have to interact to make the system work. One department fails, the other fails. Every now and then, your brain is learning new things. The more you learn, the more you advance, the more you are going to be in Silicon Valley. The lesser you learn, the more you're going to struggle. So it's all about, understanding how the features of your business should function. So when you share your business idea, for example, we're going to start stratifying the departments of your business. How should they look like? Your platform, how should it look like? In terms of both the front end and the back end, how do you optimize processes and so on? So a lot goes into all of this. So defining the objective is very important for your prompt, make it specific. An example is that, for example, you want to have a blog on climate change. Do you know billions of dollars are going into climate change study right now? Even to sensitize people on climate change. Forget about the fact that you are trained to be an health professional. Yeah. Just find a way to adapt to what is going on. Create a website, say that you're going to train 1,000, come up with a business plan, attend functions, meetings where there are professionals, and sell your website, sell your idea that every week we're going to be training people on climate change. The government, someone is going to fund your effort. You are plugged into one, even though you are a health professional. That's what I'm saying, right? So it doesn't matter whatever we've learned growing up that this is what you're doing, then try to climb up the ladder, that's fine. But what I'm saying is that the lessons that God was teaching us is that of adaptation. Just like you look upon him, right? You become a changed being, right? And there is always levels of glory, right? And then you get to the optimal, right? So it's all about adaptation. You're adapting to become like Christ. You're adapting to your field to become something. So you're writing a blog post, you're developing a concept, a report for your boss. For those of you in the health field, you're developing a report. How do you structure your report? Your Instagram post for your business and so on. You have example prompts here. That gives you an idea of how to start things, right? I'm not going to talk about those because of time. So let's start with this lesson right here. So we want to develop a Google Apps script that is going to extract some messages that we need in our email, not all messages. I don't want to be missing this particular type of message. So what we're going to do, I'm going to go to my email. If you can do this with me, I will appreciate it. You go to your Google, your Gmail, right? You go to your Gmail. Can you all see some of this right here? Can you see this label right here? This is I have several labels here. So most of the time, we are not structured. We are working in a company, and your boss can tell if you're someone that is organized or not. The first thing you should learn working in the industry is organization. I think they teach that a lot in the health field. How do you organize yourself so that you can be productive and efficient? So I'm going to say, let me classify all these emails that you see here. You see some of them have not even opened. Let me classify them into labels. Let me classify them into labels. So for example, I received this email right here. You can see that I just clicked something. I'm going to create a label. So let me see. Okay, so here you can see my mouse. There's move to icon here after I select the email, right? Can you guys see? I'm going to create a label. Let's see, create new label. Assuming that email is from Bill Gates. So every email from Bill Gates, that's the only thing I want to see when I get home. Forget about whatever I've done.
Sorry, I can't see. I have to click an email, right? Before.
Okay, let me see if I can enlarge this. You can see right now?
Yeah, I can see. I mean, I wasn't seeing where the label is. I can see the other ones, the mail. Mine didn't bring out the rest. I need to click the three dots.
Don't worry if you don't have any labels. You're going to create your own.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So for example, at work, there are some emails that comes from your boss, and you don't want to miss those. Otherwise, you lose your job. So you create labels for you put boss email. That's a label. So when you get home, your Excel file should be showing you only boss email. I don't want to be reading. I can be reading every other thing at work, but I don't want to miss those. So I come here. I'm going to sorry. I come to I come to this move to. Can you guys see my mouse?
So
Yeah.
you first select the email.
Select
then
this box
move
right
on to-
here.
And the
Yeah.
box.
So and then go to move to the one that has a forward arrow. Then you're gonna create new, create new. And I'm going to call it boss email. I mean, we respect our bosses. We don't want trouble with them. If you want to put that under an existing label, you want to do that, but I just want it to be boss email, right? I'm going to click on create. Before you click on create, can you Control A, Control C? Can you copy that? Or you can just Control A, right click and copy, right? Copy that, we're going to need that later, right? Now click on create. Click on create. So when I scroll here, I'm going to see boss email. You can see my boss email, right?
Yeah.
When I duplicate, you can see that's the only email that's in boss email.
Sorry, Doug, before you go ahead, that
Yeah.
label creation, is it, I mean, the process is it under manage labels? Because I'm lost there. I can't
Oh,
see
okay.
any, yeah.
Let me
Where,
go
how
back.
do you,
You say
Yeah.
create. You
So
click
I
on
see-
create below.
So I
Okay, hold on.
selected this,
okay,
then
I'm
went
gonna
to move
select.
to label, create new, right?
Okay,
Create new. I just type boss email here and click on create.
okay, I'm not seeing the labels.
Oh, you're not seeing that? Are you
Yeah, I
using your
selected,
work email or
no,
Gmail?
I'm using Gmail. Is it Gmail, right?
That's strange.
So, but that's
And
what I'm
let him
asking,
share
that
his screen. Maybe you could quickly
on
share his
the
screen.
on the left side,
All
I
right,
see
share your
manage
screen.
label.
Share
Okay,
your
let
screen,
me share
sir.
my screen.
Yeah.
Okay. Share screen.
Let me take away the chat.
It's
Okay,
not
so I mean, this is, are you seeing the screen?
Yes, sir.
So this is my Gmail.
Okay.
So
Can you see
I'm not
that
seeing
folder? That
which
last folder?
This one?
Yes, right there.
Move to.
Yes, click on that. Now click on create new at the bottom. Take your mouse, create new.
Oh,
Now
okay.
boss email or whatever
title,
you
you label it.
Or,
It's whatever.
or whatever I want.
Yeah, whatever you
Okay.
want. It could be support
Okay, it could be support.
or maybe something from your children.
Or
Like you don't want to
smart
miss.
email.
Yeah. Okay, let me make a folder for my daughter so that I
Okay.
Awesome.
okay.
Okay. So
And
please
all our
remember
school
that.
stuff. I can
No,
say
just put Tantoluwa alone.
just the name. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Then create.
Take the cursor closer to A, backspace.
Okay.
Very good. All right. Create. All right. Very good. Now on the bottom left,
Yeah, I see it.
take your mouse down, click on Tantoluwa. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You can see that is there, right?
Okay.
Okay. Very good. I want you to stop sharing. We're going to take
Okay.
it from here.
Right. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Yeah. So we're going to go to the next step. I hope we all are good. We're all there. So you're going to write a script. You're going to give it ChatGPT an instruction. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to give that to me because I'm struggling with my ChatGPT right now due to overuse. So I'm going to give it an instruction and say, write a Google App script to extract Gmail messages You can use Google Apps Script to pull from Baba and so on. So I'm going to copy this, right? Or copy from right. Don't put step 1 there. Don't put step 1. Start from right. I'm going to put on the chats. Yeah. Okay, sorry about that.
Which step is that? Step 1? No step.
Yeah, step 1. So I started copying from step 1 up to the actions. Let me see if I can put it on the chat box. Said the message is too long. It's not allowing me to paste it on the chat. So when you do that, can you right click and copy? So when you're done, let me know after you copy.
Okay, there are so many.
Yeah.
What's the type? Prompt engineer? Yeah, I can see.
Yeah, right click and just copy. And then after you copy it.
Pastor Benga, please check the chat. The new slide for the VIP is
okay, that's the one.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the one.
I think you
Okay,
are
right,
using the one for general class. Yes.
Okay, I open all of them. Okay, so using Google Apps Script. Okay, copy from right to where? Go to
the optional.
To the option. Okay, optional. And paste into ChatGPT.
No, paste into ChatGPT. Very good. Oh my, you're ahead of the curve. All right, so I'm gonna put it in the ChatGPT box. For mine is not gonna do anything. You already know what is gonna happen. Error. So well, at your end, what you would see is that code that is below.
Yeah, coming with the code.
Very good. So it's crafting my own scripts. Let's see if he's gonna completely craft it.
Instruction to run this.
Oh, he did that. Okay.
He did it.
Wow, that's surprising. Now let's analyze the script. I mean, I spent years learning how to write JavaScript. Imagine all my years of going to school. Someone produced it in a few seconds.
Wow.
Someone will say, I ate AI because of this. It is what it is, right? So we have to learn it. So what you're going to do is, looking at this script, it says that there's a variable that you've declared in your email. Remember that we created a label, which is called support. We're going to take this script, click on copy code. When we put it in the app script, we're going to change this your label name to that support. Right?
Or whatever you called it.
Whatever you called it, right? Okay. So everyone else, whatever you call your label is what you're going to change it to. So I copy it, and I want you to go to your Gmail. Go back to your Gmail. You've copied it, right?
Yeah.
And then what you're going to do is you're going to come here to those dots grid. Go to your drive.
Yeah.
Oh, you have that. Okay, very good. Awesome. I need everyone to do that. And then you go to, yeah.
We copy the
code.
All the codes that it generated for us. Is that correct?
Yeah, we copy just with the right-hand corner that says copy.
Okay, yes, I've done that. Yes, I've done that. So let's go. Sorry,
so you go to new
your email. You click on the 9 dots and click on it. Drive, Google Drive.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, and it's opened. Go ahead, doctor.
All right. So you click on the new button on the top left. And in your case, you might have the more. Can you have more?
Yeah.
Do you have more here?
We have more. Yeah.
Yeah. Then go to Google App Script. Just looking, you will see it. It's a very small font.
Yeah, Google App Script.
You've seen it, right? Click on that.
You said
Yeah,
we
click
should
on that.
click when we get into the new. You click on new. Is that correct?
Yeah, on the left hand,
New,
then you click more.
then more, then Google App Script.
App script, yeah. All driver folder collaborators will have access to this file.
All
Let me
Drive
see.
collaborator, we have access to this file.
So should we create
Yeah.
script?
It doesn't, I mean, that's if someone is, did you share your drive with anyone?
No.
No.
Okay, so you're good. So I want you to delete everything that you see on the screen. Delete it.
Where? I was
After
thinking we're supposed to
creating,
click
right?
create. Do we click?
Yeah,
click
click create.
create?
Yeah, on title project. You're currently signing us.
All right. So what you're going to do is after you click on the app script, it's just going to take you here. Don't do anything. Just delete whatever is there.
Okay, we
right?
delete the function, my function.
Delete
whatever.
all those. Right.
Okay. I'll do it.
Very good.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to paste that script that I copied. Let me go to my
Yeah.
ChatGPT. I think I must have copied something else. So click on copy code again on the top right.
Okay.
Go back here and paste it. Now it's pasted.
Copy code. Okay, and paste it.
Mhm.
Paste it inside the box, inside the line.
Yes. Yes.
Paste.
So the
Page
email.
developer wants to see text and image copy to the clipboard. Allow. Okay.
I'm seeing, should I say deploy?
Yes, allow or something.
Okay. So you want to change that your label name to whatever you add, boss email. You have to spell it that way. Let me go back. I think I wrote boss email, no S. Boss email. That's what I have. For yours is going to be support, right?
Or whatever I name it.
Yes, whatever you name it. Very good.
So put it where? Beside name.
Oh, put it in the bracket in your label here. Okay.
Yes. You have to
Boss name.
leave the upper, whatever they call apostrophe. Yeah.
Yeah, we have to leave that bracket.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. The parenthesis is left the bracket and also the quotation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now we're going to save this work. Control S. Do Control S on your keyboard.
Control S.
Or you can just, you can just click on Untitled Projects. Click on the Untitled project at the top.
Okay.
When you click on it, it's going to ask you to rename your project. Let's call it boss email. You can call it support or Tanimo or what. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm going to rename it that. Or you can give it any other name. It doesn't matter.
Right.
What is important is the label. Yeah.
I'm lost. I'm lost.
Let me change this to email. Important.
You type that name at the first line. You know,
so when I
you
finish typing it,
yes, you now click on title project on the left hand corner upper where you see on title project. You click that.
Yeah.
On top, where you see on top of the box.
I'm seeing important. Where is on title project?
Or you can just go to the spreadsheet for day 4 and just copy the function that you have here. You can just copy this function. It's the same thing. I can just copy. It's the same thing. I can just copy and paste it in this.
And put it where?
And put it in the box. So I'm just gonna come
here. We already done that from the code.
Yeah.
You mean for the name? Oh, this is another thing. I've done the name.
No, yeah, she has already copied. You want to put the name in the bracket, whatever the name is.
So you put it in the label, my label name. You replace whatever.
I thought it's boss that we put there before.
Yeah.
I put my own too. After I've done that, am I still going to change it again?
No. Then you now want to save. That's where you now go and click the untitled project on the
You
left.
click
Or
on the top
what is it
left.
showing? Or is it important
Okay.
that it's showing?
Yes. I'll click it. They are important. I change it to what
Read
that
do
what I
yes,
copied.
whatever you name it.
Yeah.
So should we click rename?
Yes. Just give it any name that you want to give
Okay,
it.
rename.
Yeah.
So it should not be the same as the name of what we call it.
Yeah, it shouldn't be the same.
Okay.
So do you have that? So I'm gonna call mine ASE. I have a label called ASE.
I've labeled a special mix. So
Okay.
but I didn't
Now,
copy anything from that place. So I hope I'm not doing anything wrong.
Yes.
You know, I did not copy anything from that page that you said we should go and copy.
yeah,
Please.
you don't need to copy.
All right.
All right. So I want you to come here, right? And click on run to run the code. Because I've run this before, you can see similarity with what I did before. So it's like
Sorry, where is the run?
yeah, it's right here. You can see my
Oh yeah, I
mouse.
see. Okay.
So click on that. Is it running?
It's great. It's grayed out.
It's grayed out.
Yeah.
So let's save the projects. Okay, click on that save
okay, save.
beside it. All right.
Before it is show.
Yeah,
Yes,
okay.
it's highlighted now.
Where is the save? Show me the save.
Beside the run.
The run.
Okay. Because I'm moving in and out of the computer. That was
yeah.
All right. So click on run and let's run this.
Okay, run.
It says syntax error, unexpected token, line 3.5.
Authorization required. This project requires your permission to access
so
your data.
Review permission.
Mine said run the syntax error,
Okay.
unexpected token.
Choose your Google.
Yeah, I can go over that with you, Mr. Tekweja, later.
No problem.
So that we don't delay.
Google hasn't verified this app. What does that mean? So I click on run it, then it says, okay, you just want to know if it's safe or something, I guess.
Yes, it does.
I'll just run back to safety.
Yeah, so click on review permission.
I've clicked it.
Then click on the email that you want to use. I want to use my.
That.
Very good. Then
the
scroll
app
down.
is requesting access to send information in your Google account until the.
No, it's not selling. It's not selling anything. Just allow.
Okay.
It's only have access to your email to pull out important information.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just say that. I'll continue only to understand the route. Yeah. Continue. Yeah. Okay. I see. Okay.
So it's executed that, right?
Yeah.
So allow. I see.
Yeah. Can you see execution completed on yours?
Yeah. Successful. Yes.
Okay. Very good. Now, after you do that, go back to your Google Drive.
Execution started. Execution type error. Cannot read properties of no reading great thread. Blah, 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 blah. Does that matter? Oh, yours is completed.
Let me stop and let you share your screen, please.
Okay, let me share my screen.
Yes.
Okay. Share my screen. So I'm sharing. Can you see?
Yes.
So what
so cannot read properties of null. Okay, execution started. Click on that code GS. Maybe you didn't allow permission.
It's saying somewhere you brought me here or something.
No, can you run? No, so JHS, that's not the label you used. You use support.
Oh, no. I use, what do you mean? I use my daughter's name. Is that, or should I put support?
Yeah, put the name of your daughter that you put on your email.
Oh,
remember that was what you saved it with.
Oh, I now changed it because when you were now saying we can use another name, so I changed it.
Oh, sorry about that.
Oh, okay. That's all right. Okay, so I should go back or?
Yeah, go up, scroll up. rather.
Oh, here I should
Yeah,
change it
right
there.
there. Yeah.
Okay, I now put JHS as a name.
And
So I
put
can
Tano
a name
something.
Tantolua. Okay,
Yeah. The way you spelled it.
the way I spelled it. Okay,
Okay,
then
very
save
good.
and run.
Save it. Very good. And run it.
Oh, maybe that's the problem. Okay, completed.
Very good. Now, let's go back to your inbox. Your
In my email.
Yes, if you don't
Let's go
mind.
back to my. Oh, sure. Why not?
Yeah.
This is it.
Now, click on the 8 dots again and click on the Google Drive.
Click on this. Okay, Google
Yes.
Drive.
Yeah, go back there. So you would see an Excel file that has been created. You can see extracted emails.
Where is that? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Double click that. Double click that.
This one.
Yeah, extracted emails.
Oh,
Put it there.
double.
Open it. Double click. Can you see the email? You have to open it. Can you go to the top right? Open with Excel. Top right.
Oh, top right. Where? Oh, okay.
Open with Google Sheet.
Open with this.
Yeah, Google Sheet. Can you see there? That was the email that your daughter or you got. Yeah.
Yes.
So the more email are coming for her, you're going to get in that spreadsheet.
So they'll be coming here.
They'll be coming there. So
automatically.
You know that automatically.
From this particular sender.
Yes. From that particular sender. So
I have to come into Google Drive to be seeing the spreadsheet here.
Yes. You have to always. So on my phone, I can do that if I have my Drive installed. If you go to Play Store, right?
I have it on my phone.
Yeah.
Okay. So will the email still be in my Gmail?
Yeah, it's still there, untouched.
Really?
Untouched.
Okay.
Just that
so
we
kind of
we give special treatment to this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. This is good.
Yeah.
We have all this thing in our hand, but we're not using it.
Yeah. So that's what anything you're buying, anything technology, know that there's more to it. So don't waste your money just trying to learn. A lot of companies, they bring people to come and train their workers, but what they train them is the basic. And they ask you, do you add more to the training? Those add-ons are already there. You just need to find out, right?
Right.
Yeah, even Microsoft Word. Let me share my screen. Let me see if some of you that are into statistics, for example, let me go to my file menu. You can see my screen, right?
Mm-hmm.
You go to file menu, you go to, for example, the far bottom, you go to options. You can see that there's an add-in here. It's like you go and buy more hard disk, more memory to put to your system. It's already there, but they're not going to show it to a basic user of most of these platforms or applications. So depends on, like I say, as far as your eyes see, that's what you know. So you click on add-ins. I'm going to say, click on go, right? You guys can see my screen, even though it's small. Click on go.
Yeah.
What do I want to add? I want to add statistical analysis tool, right? Even solver, currency conversion, right? Before I add it, let me go to data menu. There's nothing there that was there, but you're going to see what's going to happen. After I add it and I go to data menu, I'm going to see those extra things I brought from the market that weren't there before.
Wow.
You can see it here. Analysis on the top right where my mouse is. You can see data analysis. Now let me click on that for you guys to see this.
Wow.
Now you can see ANOVA, correlation, covariance, things that we learn in school. The ED from our eyes, regression, sampling test that people do even with projects back home. They will say, let me do your senior project for you, capstone. You can do that here. So with these, I can complete any statistical analysis. But for a basic user, they just, okay, let's just type in stuff, right? For example, let me give a statistics. I'm going to take this data right here. I'm going to take this expense data. Let me show you the statistics it's going to produce. I'm going to go to data analysis. I just want a regression analysis. Let's go to regression. I'm not saying it's going to come out well because I only have few data. Data is only reliable if it's large. I'm going to pick my Y. This is my Y, week 1. Let's just say that's my Y. That's my X, which is the expenses, right? I'm going to say the output, give me an output that is going to start, put the output somewhere here, right? So that it doesn't mix with what I had before. I want to see the line of best fit. These are things that people do to make money back home, right? So it's asking that the input range for X should be a numeric value. So I'm going to change that. Let me say this is my X. We don't have data, so let's just use those data. Let me now click OK. Let me scroll down. You can see what it has done. It gives me all the plots, right? And these are things that are eating to talk about PowerPoint. You see people have nice PowerPoint. You don't know what they're doing behind the scene. I can come here to this plot right here and just right click and say that add trend line and add line of best fit, exponential, linear, logarithm. And this is what you see people presenting in meetings, right? And tell you that because the p-square value, or what do you call it? The F value, the significance of, our market is going to grow. We can believe in the production process. Assuming you're working with Tesla, you should be able to do this, right? So these are some of the things we should. Yeah. All right. I think I know there's a lot I will, if I continue. Yeah. An entire year is not enough. And that's why we are asking you be part of the monthly seminar. Every month, there's something new you're learning based on what your interest is, not based on what I want to teach, right? We just focus on what you want to learn. And, I would say it's an opportunity. I didn't learn it. I got to, through effort, right? Sit down hours and engage all this. But because of my technology background, I don't have to do much of learning. I just need to adapt to new age system, right? So what I'm doing is adaptation, not learning new things. You know what I'm saying? There are two different things. I'm learning things in school is different from adaptation, right? There are two different things. So we're saying let's help you adapt. If you've already learned it, or if you are just learning, let's take your skill and upskill. All right, I'm going to stop right here. Thank you very much, everyone.
We're in, Doc. We're in this together.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, sir.
And we'll become better, you're our mentor on this issue. So
no problem. Yeah, thank you, sir.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
A journey. Thank you very much. So, Doctor, thank you for the time. I know you still have to go back to your conference, and we will not want to give you some space because we've taken more than the time. But actually, absolutely, I would like to request that you, Pastor Olu, please give us a we will need to have a testimonial, a short
Yes.
of your experience within these 4 days, both in the general and the VIP session. We'd like you to, if you
Sure.
would like to do a short video, or if it is written, that we can
No problem.
also
We'll
use
send,
and
I'll
have
send something.
this too. Glad to see that.
Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. So we keep it for the next week. We'll be starting live, but make sure once we get your all the details of your joining, I'm going to send you
Right.
the VIP to schedule
Yeah.
with doctor, and also you have, so that we can, before we start the training, you have a one-on-one. You can see, you can talk
Yes.
in a relaxed skinny, and then you know
Yes.
what you will be. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you
Yes.
so
And
much.
just to add, I'm so sorry, Mr. Takoja, for jumping in. If
Yes.
any one of you know people that can take advantage of this, family members, younger ones, brothers, sisters, this is the time. The world has transformed beyond what you guys know. So this is the time to upskill. Our children, sometimes they are playing games and we can teach them to make the games themselves. Next year also, we're going to be teaching kids how to do things. Instead of being users, let them be developers. Let them be producers. So these are the things, even communication. How do you boldly speak out your idea? How do you sell
That's
your
right.
idea, right? So, you know, it's not just for us that are here, it's for
Yes.
the next generation. We are all from Nigeria and we need to have, that's what God sent us to do, right?
Amen.
Yeah.
We'll do part of the marketing and we'll reach out to others, definitely. That's great.
Yeah, thank you, everyone. Thank you, Miss Fuller. Thank you. God bless, man.
Thank you. God bless.
Yeah, thank you, sir. God bless you. All right. Mr.
Thank you,
Takoja.
everybody. Yes, sir. Thank you. So if you just joined, oh yeah, okay, yeah. God bless you, everybody. So this is where we'll be stopping the recording and stuff. Yes, we want